Jalo, it's a day two of what to watch this week, right through the weekend, starting from the 24th of March till the 30th of March, with stuff like TV shows, reality TV shows, docus, movies, in theaters, movies on video on demand. I am talking all the smoke for you. I got you. But before that, make sure you hit the follow button. You like this video, you save this video, you repost this video so that more people get to see what's on TV this week, right through the weekend. Anyway, let me not waste your time. Let's get right into it. Right, first up, exclusive footage follows social media stars Jake and Logan Paul revealing private moments and personal insights into their extravagant lifestyles. Now, this one is called Paul American and it premieres on Max on the 27th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, a woman's picture perfect life in quaint Holland, Michigan crumbles when she and a friend uncover a twisted secret in their midst. Now, this one is called Holland and it premieres on Prime Video on the 27th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, in 2010, an eccentric 80-year-old man named Forrest Fenn sets off a real-life treasure hunt when he hides a chest of gold in the Rockies and leaves clues in a cryptic poem. Now, this one is called Golden Grid, The Hunt for Fenn's Treasure, and it premieres on Netflix on the 27th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, follow the high-stakes stories of individuals who stood trial and are facing charges for serious offenses. Now, this one is called Accused, Did I Do It? It premieres on A&E channel on the 27th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, three best friends, gay men of a certain age, decide to retire together to Palm Springs after an accidental death. Now, this one is called Mid-Century Modern and it premieres on Hulu on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, when her mother sends her on a quest to complete a teenage bucket list, a young woman uncovers family secrets, finds romance, and rediscovers herself. Now, this one is called The Life List and it premieres on Netflix on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, young Alexander Garcia thinks he has the worst luck in the world when his multi-generational Mexican-American family sets off on a road trip to California. He's pretty sure disaster lurks around every corner. This one is called Alexandra, the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Road Trip, and it premieres on Disney Plus on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, some of Hollywood stars reveal their journeys to game-changing leading roles. In candid interviews, they shine a light on the highs and lows of their craft, breakthrough moments, blueprints for success, and the next generation's potential. Now, this one is called Number One on the Call Sheet and it premieres on Apple TV Plus on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, a struggling sheriff teams up with a tough US Marshal to detain a cunning female outlaw. As tensions rise within their pose, they must face an approaching gang led by the prisoner's violent husband. Now, this one is called Day of Reckoning and it premieres in theaters on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, Sherry just moved back to DC after a breakup and hopes to start painting again. Inspiration hits when she meets Evan, a repairman who winds up actually being a gallery owner. Now, this one is called Hearts Around the Table, Sherry's second act, and it comes on Hallmark Channel on the 29th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, Joanna tries to protect her family when the owner of a wellness center with two dead spouses sets her sights on her husband. This one is called Wife Stalker and it comes on Lifetime on the 29th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, season 37 of The Simpsons premieres on Fox on the 30th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, a mystery that touches on family matters, motherhood, and those women whose legacy defines the generations that blossom after them. This one is called The Last Anniversary and it premieres on Sundance Now on the 30th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, sisters Amanda and May are reunited when reality show Kitchen Clash comes to their town and the competition between their two feuding restaurants heats up. This one is called The Chicken Sisters and it premieres on the Hallmark channel on the 30th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, missed this one in theaters? Do not worry, Queer is now streaming on Max on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, a father and daughter accidentally hit and kill a unicorn while en route to a weekend retreat where his billionaire boss seeks to exploit the creature's miraculous curative properties. Now, this one is called The Death of a Unicorn and it premieres in theaters on the 28th of March, so make sure you go and check it out at your nearest theater. Right, next up, a mysterious woman repeatedly appears in a family's front yard, often delivering chilling warnings and unsettling messages, leaving them to question her identity, motives, and the potential danger she might pose. This one is called The Woman in the Yard and it premieres in theaters on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out. Right, next up, follow Charles, an eccentric lottery winner who lives alone on a remote island and dreams of getting his favorite musicians, Magaya Motaima, back together. His fantasy turns into reality when the bandmates and former lovers accept his invitation to play a private show at his home on Wallis Island. Old tensions resurface as Charles tries to desperately salvage his dream gig. This one is called The Ballad of Wallis Island and it premieres in theaters on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out at your nearest theater. Right, next up, Levin Cade left his profession behind to work construction and be a good dad to his daughter. But when a local girl vanishes, he's asked to return to the skills that made him a mythic figure in the shadowy world of counter-terrorism. This one is called A Working Man and it comes to theaters on the 28th of March, so make sure you check it out at your nearest theater. Right, last but not least, I am looking forward to this one and Guy Ritchie is behind it. Well, you know it's good. Anyway, this one is about two rival London crime families battling for worldwide dominance while a devoted fixer safeguards one family's interest across the globe. This one is called Mobland and it premieres on Paramount Plus on the 30th of March, so make sure you check it out. Anyway, that's all I got for you this week. Catch me next week for more things to watch that week right through the weekend. And also don't forget to hit the follow button, to like this video, to save this video, to repost this video so that more people get to see what's on TV this week right through the weekend. Anyway, see you on the flip side. I am signing out.